Hello, everybody. My name is Tony Wassel, and I have an issue, problem that everybody I know would want to hear about. 20 years ago, I created an invention idea called kleenrelease, KLEENRELEASE. What it does is it's a replacement door handle for every door handle in the world. And what it does is it has the ability to make it so that if somebody in the front of you has a virus, coronavirus, I don't care what virus, anything, and grabs the door handle, and then you come behind them and grab the door handle, you're going to get the virus. But with my invention, you don't catch it. It gets removed and stored so that the CDC can sample any door handle anywhere in the world. I had been trying for 20 years to get somebody to listen to me over this, and I finally realized after 20 years, that's a long time, that when you're basically a nobody, nobody wants to listen to you. Not even when it comes to saving millions of lives, because my door handle would exactly do that. The curve that we've had with the coronavirus, it would have cut the curve in half easily, because we wouldn't have had to get so many people sick and then realize, hey, something's going on here. We would have been able to catch it a lot earlier. Like I said, the CDC can batch sample wherever they want to go with this thing, and it would be networked into all of their locations. And especially now with reopening and trying to reopen and wherever, any place there's a door handle. Like a restaurant, for example, that's trying to reopen, and when they do reopen, they could put my handle in place, and the owners would be able to tell if there's a high amount of infection coming into their place, which is, I think, pretty important. So the idea, let me just tell you the idea. The idea came from, in 2000, my son and I was in the Walmart in Scotia, New York. He had to use the bathroom, and I said, okay, let's go. And when we got inside, one of the workers at a McDonald's there, it's not there anymore, but there was a worker there, came in, used the bathroom. My son was 5 at the time, and he washes his hands, and he leaves the place, leaves the bathroom. So my son said to me, Daddy, why didn't he wash his hands? And I'm like, I'm trying to explain to him in a way that, he would understand. It would make sense to him, which is kind of hard at his age, 5, but I was able to do so. The funny part about all this is that as soon as I was going to walk out the door, I looked at the door handle, and I'm like, I don't want to touch that. So I grabbed some paper towel, like a lot of people do today, and out the door I went with my son. All of a sudden, this idea popped into my head. Not just a little bit of it, but the whole thing was in my head, just like that. And that's why I believe to this day that God gave me this idea. The whole thing, right away. I proceeded to go home, and I drew it up, and then I drew it up again, and I drew it up again, and I really fine-tuned it, and it's an ass kicker right now. That's how far I've gotten with it. I've been trying to get the patent done. It's 10 grand, which I don't have because, I'm a nobody. I don't have a lot of money. My idea, seriously though, will change the way we track germs in the world. That's what it will do. You see, one of the biggest enemies, our biggest problem, is what we do all the time. It's our own worst enemy, and that's washing our hands. And the reason why that is, which I know we need to do that to keep clean and safe and not to get infections. But the reason why it's our own worst enemy is because what we're doing when we wash our hands is we're washing everything down the drain. And that's what we got to stop doing, because there could be something deadly, and we just wash it down, and we keep washing it, but it starts to creep around and infect people. So we need to see what's on our hands first before you wash them, and that's what my door handle does. It grabs what's on there. Now, also in a bathroom, it would be on the incoming and it would be on the outgoing. So quite a machine. So I did this video because I can't get anybody to listen to me. I've tried the media, I've tried Congress, I've tried everybody, and it's always no answer. It's like I don't exist. One of the things that I do have to say, is that to have this idea for 20 years and knowing the millions of lives that I could have saved with this device, it hurts. It really does. It affects a person. It affects me a certain way. I've tried newspapers. I've tried everything. I'm out of options. I had somebody say to me, "Well, you should go to China. They would do it." And I'm like, no, absolutely not. If we take the other side of it, as far as the monetary factor of this device, over 10 years, it will make billions and billions and billions of dollars. And the reason why I say that is because just take a second and think about how many door handles do you think are in the world today? It's pretty high, pretty astronomical. I need help. I'm not selling it. There's no way. I've had this for 20 years. I've been struggling with this. There's no way I'm selling it. That's not going to happen. I need some backing to get the patent done and to get this thing built. None of the parts are available because they all have to be built from scratch. And that's what makes it expensive. Obviously, if somebody wants to invest some money, I will give them a percentage of the profit from it, but only a percentage. Nobody's going to run the show but me. I mean, that's it. Nobody knows what the last 20 years have been like. It's called kleenrelease with a K. Say it again, KLEENRELEASE. If anybody's interested in helping, be informed that any kind of communication will be done through my attorney to make sure that everything is proper. Nobody's going to steal this idea. And believe me, there's a lot of people in this world that would love this and would take it and steal it from me very quickly. So, with that being said, thanks for listening to me. And contact, that would be nice. It's kleenrelease, KLEENRELEASE at MSN.com. Kleenrelease with a K at MSN.com. And so with that, I will end this video. Thank you.